From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. This is Brown going up the
Ma dai! Ma mettono la linea a 3 e prendo 2 yard di... cioè con la linea 3.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go. Here we go.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And
Vai.
that is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Ritter throwing on third down. Working the middle of the field.
Cacchio, l'avevo visto, sono andato troppo lungo.
He's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Guarda lì, un secondo mancava.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And bulldozing his way through.
Dai, che... Ma se uno mette a uomo, ma che uno che cosa mette a uomo a fare? Metti le cose a uomo e ti vedi queste cose, guarda.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
First down, here's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackled there by Jordan Battle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Ritter. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Ritter.
Ma fagliela saltare. Fategliela saltare sta palla. Vale, se ero io già avevo fatto fumble.
In this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. he's got his big tight end here. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
Now a give, right side. Crowder, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Bengals at 9-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 2nd down, Crowder, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And he is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Oh, this is blocked. And thankfully the offense able to recover, but the extra point...
Non dico niente, va. Meglio che non dico niente. Meglio che non dico niente, guarda. Meglio che non dico niente.
Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Tira botta.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Ritter off the play fake. Far left side complete. That's Wagner. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A give running right is Mitchell. Breaks through the contact.
Vabbè, allora cos'è Hulk? Abbiamo Hulk qua. Manco fosse Derrick Henry. Vabbè.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Going play action. Ritter. Flushed out right.
Ma guarda te che culo.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. Ritter to throw it. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ma prendila! Ma come fai a non prenderla? Ma come fai a non prenderla che ci sei... la guardi passare sopra il tuo caschetto di merda? Fammi una pick, fammi qualcosa. Che cazzo fai? Numero 4 di merda. Mamma mia, numero 4 di merda. Penso che tu sia Fuller, ma non sono sicuro, guarda. Ma pensate, oh. Cioè, prendiamo ste robe ridicole. Ridicole ste robe. Dai, dai, andateci. Non fategli bloccare in 50 da uno. Uno che ne blocca 50. Porca di quella, guarda. Uno che ne blocca 50. La partita dei calci bloccati che abbiamo qui. Quest'altro cosa dice? Che partiamo con unbelievable field position, ma che cazzo sta vedendo? Commentatori drogati. Commentatori drogati ci abbiamo. Ma guarda te che cazzo di... Che cazzo abbiamo preso lì con l'altro che l'ha guardato così.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's
Mamma mia che schifezza, guarda.
to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the
Loro le fanno, vedi ste cose, a loro le fanno. A me non le fanno, loro le fanno. A me fanno prendere i first down da 50 yard, invece loro tutto a posto. No. Allora gli fanno l'intervento. A me no.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard.
Holding! Ma lanciatelo sto pannoccio, non lo vedete lì?
That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Guarda qua sulla destra, guarda qua sulla destra.
How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Ritter to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Ritter back to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Ma per... Vabbè, allora. E tutti che se ne fregano allora. Cioè, so Gardner così, vabbè. Cornerback 99, vabbè, umiliato così.
72 yards. And the Steelers had 6 to their lead. This time the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ma pensa a te, oh. E poi non è che fa così qualcosa, prova a fermare. No, niente. Che disastro, veramente scoraggiato.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle.
Ma Fitzpatrick non mi rompere i coglioni, va Fitzpatrick.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And the running lane's non-existent.
Cioè, incredibile sta roba, che non si può correre. Non si può correre. Perché? Perché boh, qualcosa, cioè. Non si sa.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burrow on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the gun, a give to Brown. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ma scusa, ma è second and 4 e c'ha 3 uomini in linea. Oh.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
Vabbè, 3 uomini in linea.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow looking to pass. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Burrow on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first
che meno male che ho messo l'uomo, il running back, il pass protection, pensa a te. Secondo e 10, 3 uomini in linea. Vabbè. Strano io.
Here's Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll run on third down with Brown.
Ma com'è possibile, dico io? Dio, com'è possibile? 3 uomini in linea e non si può correre.
So far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here we go. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Ma che cazzo? Ma dove correte? C'era la drag di merda! Ma c'era la drag di merda, dove cazzo andate? Dove cazzo andate? Vanno tutti vertical, ma che cazzo vanno vertical? Che era una drag quella. Ma vaffanculo, va. C'era il tight end sulla drag, vanno in 2 coglioni vertical, in 2. Puoi capire se... Ma vaffanculo, va, ma non ho parole.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Room here to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that and take a little steam out of what's
Vabbè, cioè io ho chiamato time out, non gli... manco più freeze the kicker gli fa. Siamo arrivati a sto livello. Manco più freeze the kicker fa. Cos'è sta roba? Ah, un secondo manca, non lo...
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Andiamo. Andiamo a segnare adesso, non mi rompete i coglioni, andiamo a segnare. Non mi rompete i coglioni adesso, andiamo a segnare.
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
An inside give, Brown.
Andiamo a segnare, ho detto. Andiamo a segnare.
Chase Brown, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Right. Andiamo a segnare. Dai ragazzi, un'altra così, un'altra così. Non vanno, non vanno, dai.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Oh, e questo perché non l'hai fatto prima? Perché non l'hai fatto prima questo? T'ammazzerei, guarda. Ammazzerei, guarda.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got
Bravo.
a man. That's Mitchell.
Dai.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ritter throwing on third down.
Ma che rottura di coglioni, oh, ce n'è sempre una che facciamo male.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Ma è ovvio, vedi? Vedi come funzionano le cose al contrario, vedi come funzionano. Vedi come funzionano le cose al contrario. Guarda. Guarda te come funzionano le cose al contrario.
So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And the result here.
Guardate, gli è passato a 1 millimetro da Bowie.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Let's go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Another run to Mitchell.
Stai lì. Stai lì.
He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Got his man. It's
Se ne fottono completamente, se ne fottono completamente.
a great effort there.
Cioè, manco toccato è arrivato in line. Cioè era lì il suo linebacker apposta, se ne fottono completamente. Guarda, guarda lì 31. E tu dimmi che cosa sta a fare lì 31.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Ritter will throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace.
Lancio!
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and
gioco bloccato.
then you can look at the scoreboard.
Andiamo a vederci questo qua che esulta.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Burrow. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes
backwards. Ma allora, ma cazzo, ma sti arbitri veramente sono pazzeschi,
Fielded just inside the 30. Good blocking there.
Guarda te.
Sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Cioè, il mio 31 è veramente stupido.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which
Guarda che stupido come e fa la corsa, lui al posto che buttarlo fuori fa la corsa, se ne va.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
9 yard, tutti, metti delle formazioni così, 4-6, sempre 9 yard, 15 yard. Tutto a posto.
Sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Second down in a yard. Right back to Hubbard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Ottimo.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the 1st down on that one?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Going play action. Ritter. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Darnell Washington. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Io devo fare miracoli adesso. C'è 9 punti. Fare miracoli.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do or die.
Ma scusa, ma quella era una... C'erano 3 uomini in linea, cos'era? Ma c'erano 3 uomini? Scusami, abbi pazienza. Ma, cioè... No, facciamo così.
To get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they'll take
con Higgins che c'è davanti di 20 metri. L'ha bruciato sulla release.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Hey, cross field.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Cioè. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They run over center with Mitchell, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ritter off the play fake.
Ma per...
Throwing left side, it's complete.
Cioè, io non ho veramente più parole.
All the way down to the 9.
Cioè, faccio il disegno perfetto con il mio boh, basta. Guarda lì, guarda lì. Lo fai user, lo fai CPU, niente. Prendi la pick solo quando Higgins ha mangiato l'altro sulla release.
They'll run here with Hubbard. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
DJ Reader brought it down. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready up.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Shot. 17.
A give here to Mitchell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left.
Fumble.
Just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
Quindi sono 15 e 7, 22 punti.
It took the decision making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Cambia niente, vabbè, abbiamo solo perso tempo.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1. Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, Thomas.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ma niente, ma neanche T. Higgins le prende questo. Quanto è scarso T. Higgins.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To the air again, Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he'll power through. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And quickly, they get to the line.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Burrow on play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And
Bravo.
incomplete on a deep ball.
And they're in the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Get out of here! On 2, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get in the end zone, fellas. 12. 11, Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to
Niente,
be
c'hanno
incomplete.
Superman.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum.
Superman.
Downfield.
Here we go.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
12. 11.
Now Burrow.
Tutti,
Be incomplete.
c'hanno tutti i fenomeni questi, difendono tutti perfetti.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 1, ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
11.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
Certo.
Try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the ready.
Second down and 6 now.
Ultra.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
At their own 11-yard line.
I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score already. What are we doing? Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Ma cioè, magari se... Niente, no.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. There he goes right side. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Ovvio.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, guarda, oh, loro coprono. Loro non sono come me, loro coprono bene.
Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here we go. Now the Bengals on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And this one will be right.
Vedi, loro quando c'è la loser, no, va sulla palla e intercetta. Io no.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Drill, 52. 52 blaster.
In motion right is White. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the give, this is Hubbard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here we go. Here we
They'll
go.
come up now 3rd and 9.
Bang.
On the counter, Mitchell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit down and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Brown. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Touchdown! 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. It seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Completamente ridicola questa cosa.
Play started at the 2 and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, here's Mitchell. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Bring it home, boys. We got this. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Burrow's throw on target to Godwin here. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gun.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.